Hello Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Welcome to your tarot reading here at the Intuitive Teacup. I'm happy to have you. Please come into this reading with an open heart and an open mind. I desire to maybe learn something or better yourself. If the messages that come through don't resonate for you, please do release them. Trust that your own intuition will separate what is meant for you and what is not. You are accountable and responsible for all your own actions and decisions. Let's go ahead and set the intention to get Capricorn some clear, helpful, insightful messages wherever they're at on their spiritual path. We are going to talk about money about midway through the reading, so definitely check that out. But we're just going to start with the storyline of who's coming in, who or what is coming in for Capricorn. So we'll start with the other person, the other energy that's coming in for Capricorn, what's coming in. All right. Ooh, Cancer energy. Double Cancerian energy. Okay, possibly someone making an offer to you, Capricorn. Love it. Or really water sign in general, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Those kind of came out together. So I feel like someone is holding on to feelings for you, but not necessarily expressing it yet. But deep feelings, romantic feelings. What are their plans? They're going to come in. They're going to sweep you off your feet, Capricorn. Something about untainted. It's very pure. It's very innocent. This person only has good intentions for you. Their plan is to take a leap of faith and ask you out, or whatever this is, ask you to share some sort of path or journey with them, bring the relationship to the next level. And there may have been some needing to kind of sort it out emotionally and get in touch with their feelings and sort of, kind of weighing it out. The High Priestess almost has like a Libra energy to it, like sitting between the dark and the light. And yeah, I don't know. I think that's something you can appreciate, Capricorn, is that this person is just they're not making ridiculous offers to you that have no weight or they haven't thought them through. I think they've really thought them through. I think there's a strategy here in terms of like long-term, like thinking long-term. I think they're planning to surprise you as well. So for some of you, it could be a proposal. With Aquarian Fool energy too, it's like this may come out of the blue too. So if you're single and looking, this could, sometimes with the Fool, I really do get kind of falling in love at first sight. And that's an interesting dynamic considering we just said, strategy and planning and not jumping into things, without thinking them through. But maybe it's a little bit of both. Maybe on your end, well, we're going to talk about your energy, but I do sense for some of you, this could be kind of surprising. But it feels light, it feels beautiful, it feels fun, it feels carefree, but it also has kind of this practicality, and I have thought this through, and there's a lot of emotions here. So what's going on mentally? What is this person either communicating or thinking about? What's going on in the mental sector? Okay, interesting. So it's almost like they're fearing like if they don't come in soon, they're going to miss out on an opportunity with you. They may also sense that you're going through some sort of struggle, and that may be holding them back. It could be that your vibe has kind of changed. If this person sees you frequently or socially, it feels like you're retracting or withdrawing, and they're a little bit, it's almost like they want to come in at a time where you seem like you're in a good spot and your vibe is high. Maybe you're grieving the loss of something in your own life. I don't necessarily know what that is, but yeah, it's like, I also think that this person is fearing rejection. If this is new, they have so much deep felt emotion for you. Their plan is to come in and sweep you off your feet, but they're also, again, there's like this strategy, like there's very much a lot of thinking going on where it's like, well, what if they say no? Like, could I even deal with that? Like, what if they reject me? So I guess we'll see if you do. We'll see what the tarot says. But emotionally, where is this person at? I mean, they're coming up with strong cards emotionally. Also, they're protective of who they share their energy with, too. A lot of water sign energy. What is the emotional truth here? What is the emotional truth? For Capricorn's person or whatever is coming in, what is the emotional truth here? Oh, my God. Let's see. It's been a struggle for them to get to a place where they're ready to offer something truthful in terms of commitment. Judgment is a card of Libra energy. It's a balancing of the scales. So they're coming in like even keeled. Again, they're not rushing the process of this, but they mean business. They're very serious about it. I think this person's done a lot of work on themselves and in their life. It feels like they're making strides forward, and they're finally in a good place where they're able to focus more on their love life, because it hasn't been easy for this person. There's been they've fought many battles, I'm hearing. It's been like a road full of oppositions and struggles, but I think they are coming into a place where it feels like the weight has been lifted. They've achieved something that really means a lot to them personally. Like, I don't know if they're riding the high of work career or, success in their career or something like that. But it's almost like I'm almost wanting to guide this person, if this is a cross-watcher reading. They have to be careful how they look at situations, because in some ways they're blocking their blessings by assuming that getting your love and attention and affection is going to be a struggle, because they look at their life like that. But then it's very interesting. There's a fluctuation of like, they really like you and they really want to invest in you, but they want to keep it fun and they want to keep it light, but there's so much heavy emotions. Like, they literally have all the elements, right? Which isn't a bad thing. I actually like it. They have a lot of water, but they have some fun, light air energy. They have some fire energy. They're willing to put in the effort and be motivated and passionate about this. And then, air, or what are they? Oh, they don't have earth. They don't have earth. I just realized that. All right. Emotional truths, Emperor. Yeah, okay, look at this though. Okay, I'm glad these came out, because I was gonna say, I'm sensing like a really big offer here for you, and yet there is some stuff going on. I think this person really fears rejection, and I feel like this person really wants to make it work with you, but it's almost like they are jumping to the conclusion, or maybe not jumping to the conclusion, but really leaning into the possibility that you could block or deflect or resist or deny this connection that they want. But look at these cards, you guys. So King of Cups and Queen of Cups, divine pairing, something to do with maybe soulmates or knowing each other from the past. You could have grown up with this person. You could have gone to high school with this person. It is their wish. It is their dream. It is their long-term goal to make this a romantic connection. But they want to show up for you right, especially if, whether you are male or female Capricorn, there's a male coming in with a lot of energy that they're willing to support this. They want to grow with you. All right. So let's look at Capricorn's energy. And it's not to say a female isn't coming in for other people either who are interested in that, but yeah, that's something with the Aries energy was being relayed as like a very strong masculine energy. They're very passionate. They're very attracted to you. This feels like they would walk to the end of the earth for you. They're very devoted. They're very dedicated. And what's interesting, though, is I am getting this idea of like, some of you probably know who this is, right? Especially if you've been dating, maybe this is about taking it to the next level. Others of you, that this is quite shocking. It's unexpected, but in a really beautiful way. Like, someone professes their love for you, and it kind of comes out of nowhere. It's like you're in your blind side. But let's see how you're going to feel about it. What, in terms of this connection, how is Capricorn showing up in regards to this person and matching their energy? Oof. Okay. I just heard this takes you out. This takes you out. There's something. A lot. This person comes on very strong. Yeah, okay. I was going to say, for some reason, I am getting actually... I want to be careful how I phrase this. I don't love the Ten of Swords, but I'm not getting the worst case scenario here. I think there is a shedding of the skin and getting comfortable and immersing yourself with a new person in a new energy where it's opening you up to new possibilities, and it's really getting you out of your comfort zone, Capricorn, something you're not used to, or it's almost like you're begrudging the timing of this, because it could be that you're very devoted to your career or your education or your children, or single parents, right? You're very devoted and dedicated to something, and so when this comes in, you're kind of like, really, like right now? But it has a Wheel of Fortune surrounding it, so it could also be that this is a good catalyst to get you over the hump or the hill, or however you want to say it, of maybe still being lost in a past connection or something that didn't work out. This could be like the universe handing you a key, opening the door so that it can be like, here's a new opportunity, jump in, the water's fine, pun intended. So how does Capricorn want to build or grow in this dynamic? What's coming up in more earthy energy? Yeah, I like it. I mean, there's feelings and water cup energy there. You may be wanting to build with a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. There is something about a pause and needing to step back and assess the situation here. It's like you're not rushing into things. It's like part of you, there's like this head over heels falling in love, and then there's part of you where that makes you very uncomfortable because you're not used to that, or it's like you've made that mistake before and it doesn't work out. So again, both of you have this energy of don't block your blessings. Like, I've been saying this to a lot of the signs. It's almost like, let's assume everyone is innocent until proven guilty, and then we'll see. But rather than kind of bringing in old narratives of your ex or the past or this or that and projecting it onto this, like, no, like, give this some breathing room. Like, why wouldn't you want to give this the most opportunity for success? If you have strong Libra in your chart too, Capricorn, that's a double confirmation. This may involve a Libra, again, water signs, whatever. Okay, so then what is Capricorn thinking? What's going on in the mental sector here? What are they maybe communicating with the air energy with Capricorn? What's going on with that? You're thinking about your past. And so that there's a double meaning there too. You're thinking about the past and it's like, oof, that didn't work out and I'm bummed. But then you're also thinking about the past of like soulmates and nostalgia. Again, this might be someone who you already know that you haven't necessarily dated before. You could be moving from the friend zone into something more romantic. And that's what could throw you off. That's what could take you by surprise, is that you may have a friend in your life and you had no idea they had feelings for you. I think you're going to like this though. I really do. I get good vibes around this. And then so emotionally regarding this energy, what is Capricorn feeling? What's going on emotionally regarding this opportunity that's coming in above? Not necessarily the past heartbreak. We already know that that's a storyline for one or both of you. And what is a new connection or a connection that is reviving itself or showing up in a new way? What is Capricorn's emotions, please? Got 2 cards here. Yeah, I think you want to go towards this. I like that these people are, it's like they're facing each other. There's like a soulmate connection, a karmic connection trying to come through here. I think you have I think you're intrigued by this. I think what you're feeling is that you want to test out the waters and see what happens if you put some work into this, if you give it some time and energy and attention. I also think this is a much needed break, or I'm hearing the word like rest or repose, from being too involved in work. Like, you know, the 8 of Pentacles can definitely be my workaholic card, right? It's funny, I almost said alcoholic, which is very weird, but I don't know. Take that if it resonates. Yeah, I think you view this as something worth your time. And I think that came up in your last reading, is that if you're going to pull yourself away from work and hustler mode, it better be for something good. And I think that's what this is, Capricorn. But yeah, there may be an assessment of how much time you want to give this, if you have time, if you have energy to. But I mean, you have the universe's blessing. Here's the Wheel of Fortune. But that's what I mean. Something about this, that's what this 10 of Swords could be. It's like, it gets you out of your comfort zone, and maybe your comfort zone is work. It's like, I don't really have time for play and social connections. But I mean, the Knight of Wands says, you know, you're feeling like this could be very fun. This could be very exciting. This could be very intriguing and passionate. So, all right. Any love oracles that want to come out for Capricorn? Any love oracles that want to come out for Capricorn? The Runner, codependent relationships, fear of intimacy, and letting go. Yeah, 1,000%. I totally get that. Don't block your blessings. That's something that keeps coming up. And here's the thing, your person is doing that a little bit too, in terms of not coming in, even though the feelings are there. It's like, when this person does come in, I do think it's going to be at a time that you're like, whoa, like, where did that come from? Or now, like, even if you're kind of sensing that this person does like you, it's like when they choose to show their hand of cards, pun intended, it kind of takes you back a little bit. But that being said, I think you do want to progress and move forward with this. There's an element here, though, of not stepping in, because it's like the fear takes over. Like, well, what if they reject me? Could I handle that? Like, what would that even be like if, you know, I'm friends with them? I don't want to ruin the friendship. There's definitely an element of like blocking the blessings because of a fear mentality or a lack mentality, fear of intimacy. You know, that's coming up for some of you. And then photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. So yeah, I mean, 6 of Cups can definitely be something coming back from the past. Again, I'm going to offer you, this wouldn't be someone that you like had a horrible falling out with. I just don't get that. It's possible that there was disappointment and maybe a little bit of heartbreak or hurt, but not someone that it's like, you know, you spit on their grave. It's not that kind of hostility or resentment. Maybe that you went through a breakup or a period of needing to separate and kind of find your footing again. I could see that with the 7 of Wands. But so maybe something about this is coming back again and changed and transformed. I'm just putting it out there. It's possible. And bottom of the deck, look at that. I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun and flirting and want to date. That's very Knight of Wands is an excellent date card, as well as fun and flirty. It's not too heavy. There's an element here of like, let's just keep it light. Let's explore what this is. Let's not necessarily slap a title on it, or we need to know with absolute assurance that this is, you know, we don't need to have a 5-year plan in place. Though I will say your person is spending a lot of time thinking about future-proofing this. But that doesn't mean you have to. I think you can enjoy this, explore, discover, see what you like, see what you don't like, see what you think is worth your time. What do you value in a relationship? Who values you, et cetera, et cetera. And like, yeah, it's like, do you see it being of value to put work and effort into this? Or is this something where you're like, it's okay, but no thanks? Like you have the ability to do that. Whenever I see photograph, I always think of Pisces. I don't know why, I just do. All right, in terms of archetypes, what can we tell Capricorn, hints or confirmations of who or what might be coming in? And then we're going to talk about your money, as I promised. All right, archetype deck. Let's see. So the courier, messages and connections, delivery, information transmission, and gifts. Yeah, this person may be coming to you with flowers or some sort of romantic proposal. But I do think this is an excellent card of communication. It's basically saying someone is coming to you with some sort of romantic offer. And then the waiter, attendant of hospitality, steward, cleaner. So maybe somebody who works in the hospitality industry. I also, again, there's something very Cancerian about this. The idea of nurturing, wanting to make sure that people are comfortable. It doesn't have to be their job per se, but it's, again, it's like the archetype of someone who wants to make sure, do you have enough blankets? Is your food hot enough? It's that type of, like, someone wants to, it's like mothering energy a little bit. And I don't mean that in a negative way, but it's something they're going to cater to you. They're going to make sure that you feel good, you feel safe, you feel loved, you feel important, you feel sexy, you feel desired, that sort of thing. And then interesting, betrayal, deceit, disloyalty, conspiracy, and broken bonds. So, I mean, take it or leave it. If it's not your message, it's not. I can't deny the Five of Cups and the Ten of Swords says this might not be brand new, but again, I'm going to offer this. This could be new, and why not? If you don't want your ex back, lean into this storyline because it looks good. But I think this is coming up to indicate, watch what you are projecting onto new opportunities and don't let your mind self-sabotage and tell you like, oh, it's going to work out the way it did with my ex and they're going to break my heart and they're going to, disrespect me and, trample all over my trust issues. Like it doesn't have to be that. It doesn't have to be that. There's something about Aquarian energy here too, like King of Swords energy. And then the Stranger card comes up. Love it. I just heard Albert Camus, The Stranger. Some of you might be reading that book, or that might be someone's name, like Albert, Al, Allie. I don't know. I don't know why that just came to me. Someone who maybe is a writer, or I don't know. Some of you might be reading that right now. Passerbys, encounters by chance, that Aquarian energy, right? Mutual aid and a new friend, especially in Aquarian season. It's the time of friendship, right? We're moving out of Capricorn energy, which is like work hard, work hard, work hard. And then we're moving into Aquarian energy, where it's like we can do both, right? It's a Saturn ruled sign, but like you, but it's also very social. It's an air sign. Like, let's keep it light. Let's explore groups and communities and friendship. Let's communicate, right? Okay, money. I'm not going to do a big money spread, but I'm going to pull a few oracles for those who want some advice or guidance about money. So what would be best advice for Capricorn to hear regarding finances, career, money, loans, debts, payouts, taxes, whatever wants to come through? I just heard group project. That won't resonate for all of you, but security. You are financially secure and abundant. Continue to grow to maintain stability in your career and finances. Multiple streams of income are recommended. Some of you are like, been there, done that. All right, what else? Scribe. You have a great talent for writing and content creation. Your words are powerful to influence others, and you can use that to bring in income. So writing, social media, promotions, and any type of media, really. Publications, publishing. What else? Clever. Working smart gets the work done. Focus on the basics to get better solutions. Sometimes you just need to keep it simple. The KISS method. Keep it simple, sweetheart. Or keep it simple, stupid, apparently. Apparently you can say that too, but I always say sweetheart because it's nicer. All right, Sign of the Times Oracle. One card for Capricorn. We're going to wrap this up with a couple short and sweet oracles. What wants to come out? The Globe, possibilities that may have to do with travel, and medical staff, healing. So this, and it could indicate some healing in a relationship that is coming to fruition. And again, some sort of foreigner or a chance encounter, a chance meeting with somebody who maybe isn't from your area. They could have a foreign background, a different religious background, social upbringing, whatever it is. There could be, like, again, the idea of community. I'm hearing like World Wide Web, meeting someone online. I don't know, someone who works as a healer, someone who's a medic, someone who drives an ambulance, whatever. And then last but not least, the Sacred Symbols Oracle from Marcella Kroll. Something about a globe might be important. Like a totem. It might be a keychain, or you may have a globe at, I don't know, something with a globe. I just heard Boston Globe, too. So for some of you, the city of Boston might be important. The Boston Globe, that's a newspaper, so... Let's see, knowledge, and you have the book. So again, focusing money on education or some sort of career in writing might be important. Let's see what it says here. Remain teachable. There is new wisdom available to you at this time. This card can signify getting more information before proceeding. It can also signify the presence of an important teacher, or perhaps you are the teacher and it is time to share your knowledge and gifts with the world around you. Online teaching for some of you. Drawing this card can indicate a message from your Akashic records. Seek out more information about the records, or even perhaps learn how to access your own records for more clarity regarding your query. Meditate on this to learn new things or to draw in the right teacher to your life. A book of poems, a book of poetry, something to do with songwriting. This person may have written a poem about you or a song about you, or they're writing this very detailed letter for some of you, but it's like pages long. Very interesting. All right, Capricorn, that's what I got for you. Thanks for joining me today. Please show me some love. Hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. If you want to leave a positive comment or an emoji, that would be great. It helps me find a greater audience on YouTube, helps my channel grow. If you're not already, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell if you want to be alerted when I post readings. If you also want to show some love in a monetary way, you can hit the little thank you button. It's the heart with the $sign through it for tips and donations. I do a select amount of personal readings a month, so if you want to reach out to me via email to book a personal session with me, that reading would be more catered to your energy, your inquiries, your storylines. We can try and get something worked out on the calendar. Other than that, thanks. I appreciate you being here. I'm the Intuitive Teacup, and I will see you soon for more tarot. Bye, Capricorn.